In workplace romance, 82% keep it private, says new survey. 1 hour after the Toronto Star published a story about John Tory's affair with a former employee on Friday, Tory announced his resignation as mayor of Toronto. The Daily Mail revealed TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's affair late last month, leading to their termination as hosts of ABC's GMA3. According to a recent survey, the majority of us make an effort to conceal our relationships at work, just like Tory, Holmes, and Robach did. Tory, Holmes, and Robach are hardly the only well-known individuals to have left their workplaces because of openly acknowledged consensual relationships. In 2022, Jeff Zucker, the previous CNN president, when a relationship with a senior executive was made public, resigned from the network. Joshua Katz, a professor of classics at Princeton University, was sacked because to a consenting relationship. And last month, Steve Easterbrook, a former CEO of McDonald's, was fined $400,000 for failing to disclose the full scope of his relationship with a McDonald's employee. Easterbrook was let go in 2019 due to the same connection. The secrecy that enveloped these interactions is a recurring theme. According to a poll conducted by the Society for Human Resource Management, an astounding 82% of those who engaged in an office romance chose not to tell their employer about it. A little under half of employees told a colleague about their affair, and they feel more at ease doing so to their coworkers. Organizations don't offer many incentives for employees who are romantically involved to come forward, which is one of the main causes of this secrecy. According to the SHRM poll, over 3/4 of U.S. employees said their employer does not require employees to disclose if they are dating or involved in a relationship. There is little motivation to disclose information if your employer doesn't want to know, and frequently, companies don't make it simple to reveal, providing only the uncomfortable option of a face-to-face meeting or phone call to human resources. Organizations should have significant incentives to supervise these interactions since workplace romance can lead to favoritism, harassment, assault, and retribution. A lot of romanticism also exists at work. Depending on the survey, estimates range from 24% to 75% of employees having a romantic relationship at work, yet more than 4 out of 5 of these connections proceed uncovered. The organizations are not only to fault for the lack of information. All 3 of Tory, Holmes, and Robach had been married before having their affairs. This makes disclosure challenging. According to a spokeswoman for Holmes and Robach, the couple were waiting until they both were divorced before disclosing their connection to management, as reported by the New York Times. The other well-known employees, aside from Holmes and Robach, had some influence over the professional lives of their spouses. Since it's common for superior-subordinate relationships to be prohibited, neither employee may divulge the relationship and still keep their jobs. While Holmes and Robach's relationship didn't directly violate any ABC policies, it did become a diversion for the network. It may be advantageous to their romance, providing employees with even another motivation to divulge. A good obsessive fixation with a romantic partner can be fostered by concealment, according to some experts, increasing relationship pleasure. Others have discovered more recently that the connection is hampered by the burden of secrecy, the stress it causes, and the absence of social support. Organizations must take the initiative and offer reward.